welcome back to my channel. Now today I'm going to be giving a review for the NECA Back to the Future Time Machine, or you could say DeLorean. Now this is a 1/16 scale replica of the actual DeLorean that's in the film, but at the same time I know you can also call this the time machine. Now I must admit I am kind of excited about having this because I don't really have any figures based on the Back to the Future franchise, and I have always been a fan of it too myself, I actually did get to see Back to the Future Part 2. I saw that in the theater, But the first and third one, I saw like a video, if I'm not mistaken, Cause I am a fan of the franchise too as well, But yeah, I'm going to get into this right now. Alright. So as you can see, this is the actual box that contains the vehicle, and it's actually a large box too as well. It says it's 1/16 in scale, the actual vehicle itself. And I must admit, it looks huge, in person, It's like you'll be able to take a 7-inch NECA figure, it's like a Marty McFly figure, or Doc, and put them inside the DeLorean, That's how it actually looks. But when you look at the door, you can tell that they wouldn't fit in here, But as you can see, it says time machine. It says 1/6 scale, Diecast replica with working of doors. It even has the time, the date, when we went back in time, Marty and so on. It has all that too. Even the future one right there on there. I think that's kind of awesome. Even the one from part 3, 1885. Okay. On the side, just an image of the DeLorean too as well. Even on the back, it shows it, And it has a scripture too about it. You can even see the inside of it too as well, Yeah, it also says that this has working doors. Now the scripture for it says, time machine diecast replica. Marty McFly and Doc Brown experience the adventure of a lifetime in an unlikely time machine as they travel to the past, present, and future, setting off a time-shattering chain reaction that disrupts the time-space continuum. It says high detail, and so on. So I'm going to get into this right now. Now this right here is the actual background or diorama that was actually inside the box, as you can see. Okay, as you can see, there's the time machine, or you can say DeLorean. Now these were these two plastic things. One was in the front and one was in the back when it was actually in the box, So I actually had to take them off, But as you can see, there's the actual the vehicle itself. So what I'm gonna do is actually measure this too. It looks huge, in person, So let's see. It looks like it's about 10 inches. In length, I know they say 1/6 scale, So it looks like it's about 10 inches. So this man is actually made of die-cast metal too, as you can see. Now I think this is nicely done too. I don't think it's any working lights on it, if I'm not mistaken, any LED lights. But as you can see, it does have that logo on it too right there, which I think is cool. Now I must admit, it's been a while since I watched any other Back to the Future films, So I can't be precise of how the likeness is to the actual DeLorean, It says out of time right on the back of the tag. That's awesome. You can even see all the stuff that makes the car work up there too as well. The detail that is pretty good. Now these tires, they actually roll too, because I also noticed that it actually it rolls, If you look at it, actually it can roll, I was noticing it was actually about to roll off a table right here, I noticed also has supposedly the open doors. So I'm gonna see if I can actually open this too as well. I know they also have tape on this too. Look like it too. It's it's tape right here. So I don't know if that's You see it right there. Actually have to pull it off. It's right there on the door. There's actually two of them too. So I'm assuming they probably on the other side too as well. Yeah, they're actually on both sides of the DeLorean. Now once you actually have like the tape off, that was actually what was holding the doors down. I also noticed what you do then is if you grab like the mirror right here, this is how you open the door up. And it goes all the way up. So that's kind of cool. So you can see like on the inside of the vehicle, you know, even like the same with like this side. That's what I'm doing, you know, I actually just grab like the mirror right here and pull it. That's how I actually pull the door open. And it was actually, like I say, taped down. And you can see like the steering wheel, you know. I know it's the steering wheel, it looks like it doesn't rotate or anything, you know. Yeah, that's kind of cool. And like I said, it looks large enough where it looks like you would be able to actually put like a figure in it, you know, but the figures themselves you can tell wouldn't fit in when you actually look at it. But I must admit, this does look pretty large though. And like I said, it does roll, so it does have like rolling tires. See, as you can see the tires roll. I think that's pretty cool. But as far as I know, it doesn't have any light up features. But yeah, I think this is and I know this is made of Diecast metal, which I'm not too familiar with, you know. But I think this is a pretty awesome accessory to have, you know what I mean, car to have, you know, especially if you're like a fan of the series, you know, and if you didn't never have like a DeLorean, you know, or a time machine, I think this is definitely worth having. Okay, there's the NECA Back to the Future 1/16 scale die-cast metal replica of the time machine, or you can see a DeLorean from Back to the Future. I would definitely recommend picking this one up, you know. I know a lot of people have been kind of complaining about how they think it's like they want it to be large, I believe, or they don't like how it actually looks like the color and tones up from what I'm hearing, you know. But like I said, I never had like one of the any kind of like figures based on the Back to the Future franchise, so that's another reason why I was definitely kind of excited about picking this one up, you know, because I've always been like a fan too. Now I must admit it's been a while since I watched any of the films, you know, but I have been like a fan. And I did get to see part 2, like Back to the Future part 2, I did see that in the theaters, you know. But yeah, I would definitely recommend this. I think it's cool. Now, one of the things I do notice about it, 'cause that's why I couldn't even have it like on the turntable right now, because it probably would have fell off. It actually rolls around a lot. If I actually just sit it here, it will actually roll, because it actually does have like rolling wheels, you know. So actually, you actually got to be kind of careful with it, because it actually does roll off. And I think this table I got it on, it's kind of like uneven, it's kind of like unleveled, you know. So it kind of slides all around. So I could tell already that I'm going to have to actually probably keep something around it so it won't roll off, you know. But yeah, I definitely recommend this, you know. I think the likeness to it is awesome. Now, if anything, they could have probably had like some lights on it too. That's just being like picky, but from my opinion, probably could have like some like LED lights on it, you know, where it's like flashing and so on, you know. Stuff like that seemed like, you know, could have been there, you know. And I guess they might give us another one too eventually, you know. I know eventually this was able to fly, you know, at the end of the film, you know. So I know the wheels will actually lift up, you know, because I don't think these do that, you know. So where the DeLorean can actually like fly, you know. So I'm surprised they do that, you know. But I am definitely looking forward to like the Marty McFly figures, like the Doc figures, like Biff too and so on, you know. I am definitely looking forward to getting those though. But anyway, please leave a comment and subscribe too as well. Dun, 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 dun.